My name's Kayleigh and I'm a mother of 4 young boys. I found coercive control the hardest thing to actually spot originally. Who your friends are and how you dress, and it doesn't always come in a way of you're not doing this. They would do it in a discreet way. They'd potentially stop talking to you, be in a mood with you. I think ultimately in the end it chips away at who you are, and instead of having any free will or individuality, you do literally become a puppet of that person and you act on how they would want you to act, never act for yourself. I think losing yourself is one of the hardest parts of it. I faced parent alienation, so my partner, it was a game to get children on his side and outcast me. To provide a calm stability for them throughout that was really difficult. I found I was a very stubborn person, so I didn't think like anything like this would happen to me. I was unhappy and I knew I was unhappy, but I often was led to believe that I was the problem and I was the fault in the unhappiness. And I decided to go to college. I was doing a social care course, so it was very evident to the lecturers and other participants in that course that I was going through this myself. I was going through domestic abuse myself, and it was things like the lack of finances, the lack of phone. They would really notice that it wasn't a one-off. It was a lifestyle of mine, and that was the ripple effect when I started to, I would say, be enlightened to the situation I was in. So I'd had a really good social worker, and my social worker had got me onto Equally Safe. I think the biggest support was the unity. They introduced me to other women in the with similar situations, and honestly you did feel alone and you didn't realise so many people were going through the same things, and you felt so unlistened to. And as soon as you go in to a room full of these people, there was no fear, there was no stigma. The way they're able to literally take away the dark cloud and make you feel supported and make you feel safe was amazing. Awareness is the biggest thing. That was my problem. I lacked awareness, but if we can continue to do that, we will prevent situations for other people. If we can raise awareness and get sparks going in people's heads, just like my sparks went in my head. I think my advice would be, you have no idea how quick your life can turn around. You could gain everything you wished for and more, and it sounds so unbelievable that things can change, especially when you're in a dark place. It's unimaginable, but it's fully possible. My hopes are to raise as much awareness as I can and stop suffering for other people. I'd like an equal world as much as we can get, but we're getting there. We'll see.